what's up, Kate? What is up, Kate? How are you doing? Alright, we don't need to do all that, but we do want to check the time on that file. It's way faster to just go back to the menu and check it that way. We're doing alright. We came back to this run. We actually got a world's first on Ratchet and Clank. Oh, we took that 10-minute break. That's right. We took the 10-minute break. Fort Dingle. Yeah, we got a world's first on Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart Deathless. That we actually didn't intend to do. We were like, we'll just try it out. And we got the run during the routing portion of it. So that was kind of cool. And we are still working on doing NG Plus on it to try and get Deathless on that. Nobody else had gotten it or posted it on YouTube, so we were like, let's give it a shot. And it turns out we got it. But we're also trying to figure out, we're gonna do a vote. We're gonna drop a vote in the Discord at some point of options of our secondary run that we want to get into. How? Avatar. What? And a shout out to Kate, who is also a streamer and fun and likes to do horror games. And guess what did I see you streaming the other day? I'd swear you had basically a cosplay on. What was it? This is our nickname in high school due to a firecracker mishap at one point. Velma, that's right. Yeah, Velma cosplay. Shit. Yeah. That's right. It was actually quite good. Definitely had the Reddit cosplay post quality of it. It was very convincing. I was trying to wait, but I had to end up leaving. I was trying to wait for something scary to happen and then just type in Jinkies, but I didn't have a chance because we were also trying to do YouTube stuff at the same time. Oh yeah, we did. We actually have been putting stuff on the YouTube channel as well. It's an orange sweater and a black wig, but Kate's hair is black anyways. Oh, hang on a sec. Holy crap, 96 subscribers. That's weird. That's very weird. An orange wig. Velma with orange hair. That'd have been Daphne. That would have technically been Daphne with the orange hair. I think it was supposed to be red hair, but it was definitely orange hair. Well, sir, if you want to be that way, no stamina, fast run ass. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, let's get ready for the reset for Bert Grundle. Turd Ferguson. That's gonna be our next one, is Turd Ferguson. Because now we got a werewolf chasing us all the way up here. Yeah, I think Bert Grundle might have been retired a little early. Well, the wolf isn't up near the front. Jesus, tap dancing. Titty fucking... Calm down. It's brown, but it looks dark on stream. Yeah, our hair is actually gray, but man, our lighting is crazy. Our hair is gray on the inside. Nah. Hey, calm down. Very gray. It's what happens when you're 62 years old. Not mentally. Mentally and emotionally, most of you know that we're about 12. 12 and going through an incredible bout of manic puberty. I guess would be the best way to describe it. I mean, some of people who've been here have seen the signs. It's, severe issues, severe emotional problems, unbelievable inability to control dramatic and emotional outbursts. But hey, we spend all of our time here, so you guys are gonna see the good, the bad, the ugly, mostly the bad and the ugly, at any given time. We don't have time or the inclination to hide our feelings. Everything is just there. So why don't you just leave Brittany alone? Is that an old enough reference for anybody to really grab onto? Somebody out there still keeps up with the past 20 years of pop culture. I think we're keeping it relevant. Feel like we is. Very muted compared to most. That's probably why it doesn't get as popular. It's probably why it's not as popular as some. Because for some reason people attract a lot of positive and negative attention for completely and utterly losing their shit. Like, some people are really good at losing their shit, and they made a fucking career out of being funny about it. I think ours sits a little too close to home for some people with, like, repressed rage or thinly veiled rage. And then people are like, ooh, that seems like too much like a real person and not a cartoon character. And in the end, as, you know, streamers, we're all basically cartoon characters. More popular with me, I don't like screamers. You're like in your 30s. Somebody's trying to guess at a number that's impossible. Trust me, we drank enough in our life, we've forgotten whatever our age is. Just know that we don't ever need to use really bright lighting. I mean, God, we had to send Murgatroyd a photo of ourselves. We don't have pictures of ourselves. We don't. We don't sit around taking selfies. We're not on... The only social media that we're on is YouTube, Twitter, sort of, and Twitch. So we don't have just pictures lying around. So we had to take a picture. Oh my God. You want to talk about shattering any ego you might have had left? Just look at a photo of yourself when you don't take photos of yourself. Yeah. That was unpleasant. It's like, okay, what kind of horrible lighting can we Photoshop this? Can we get rid of the weightlifting that our face has apparently done over the years? It's a lot of city miles. That's a lot of city miles going on. With what in the fuck? In a relatively short period of time, we've probably either been put through or put ourselves through probably way too much shit. It's it'll take its toll. We definitely have a frown line right in the middle of our forehead. That actually happened in we know what relationship that happened in. That was what, a 2.5 year long relationship? That's where we got that. We got it right from doing this fucking, basically from looking concerned and irritated for a very long period of time. That face used to be smooth. And then after that it was like, why does it look like somebody took an axe to her face? Right in the middle of our forehead. Oh, it's from constantly frowning and going, what in the fuck have I done? For 2 years, that'll do that. It used to be smooth, just like our brain is. Nice, smooth. This is not good. Oh, okay. I mean, that's pure luck. Down now, now. Down now, now. Down now. No! Thank you. Down now, now. Pig, a pig. Piggy, oh, lay down. And now we just want it to be winter again. To completely shift gears. Because the office gets warm and the AC in the house works fine, but the office is an outer corner of the house that generally has the sun on it. And even at night in our town, it's humid. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. The humidity. Oh, we didn't gear up. We is dumb. Hey, we have 13 echoes. Look at that. Come on, good luck. Cursed run. Cursed run. Yep, yepers. We should have already done this. Ah! No, we're fine. We're okay. But we're not. A four. I have flour. Alright, bring it, Father Ass Coins. Yeah, calm down. You're looking very confident over there, buddy. And if we're ever so inclined again, we will kill your idiot friend Henrik as well. Uh-huh. Why does your outfit look greasy? Uh-huh. Get the fuck out of here! What are we doing? Shit. We hit the wrong button. I thought we were about to heal. Hey, we finally got a crit. Uh-oh, got out of that place.
Lick my balls! Yeah, I say that all the time.
Oh, he's dead. Good. Must have sucked. Oh, just like anything in life, it was fun at first. It was fun at first, and then you start being dependent on one another. And once you become dependent on one another, you can't see a way out. So even when things start to fall apart, you can't do anything about it. It becomes the "my CDs are in their truck" syndrome. If you've ever had a conversation with a good friend of yours who needs to get out of a shitty relationship, and all they do is find reasons as to, like, stupid reasons as to why they can't get out. Like, yeah, but I left all my CDs in their truck. Like, okay, cool. Buy new CDs. Buy new fucking music. Go on iTunes. Like, but then I left my hat at their house. Get a new hat. You're coming up with bad ideas and reasons as to why you're staying in a shitty relationship. Ours was more like, we don't have anywhere to live. You let us be codependent to the point where we moved out of our old place, and then you broke up with us by text. Now, this is probably getting way too real for some people, but it is definitely shit that happens. And it's good for people to talk shit like that out, because people can relate on certain things, especially things that are like, what in the absolute fuck did that person do? We've actually gotten pretty consistent at that jump. It's not important in any way. Somebody figured it out and was like, oh yeah, so you just jump over here. Yeah, but you don't have to. That's right, big man. Put on some pants. Fuck! Oh, we're good. Maybe? Yeah, maybe? Moved out. Oh no, I moved out. I figured out a way out. Their name was on the lease. I wasn't gonna fuck with that. Oh, hell no. I mean, it's like, you break up with me through text, you better let me get my shit out. And then I left everything there that I didn't want. I left the heavy shit. It's like, if you're gonna leave me holding the bag, I'm gonna leave you holding a bag of bricks. It's like, so you're gonna break up with me through text, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna leave everything heavy I own in your place, and you're gonna have to get the new guy to get that shit out. So, it's called spite, and it's called being petty. And sometimes it makes you feel good inside for at least a day. So, that was not planned, but it's how it went down. Had to get a drunk person. No, they just had to be with somebody that all they ever did was talk bad about. Dude, people are messed up sometimes, okay? Like, all of that sounds distorted, but it's, you know, we have a very distant perspective on it, and we did at the time as well. But this is the kind of person who's so insane that when you then get into a new relationship, it's somebody that they know. So the first thing they do, because of how incredibly selfish they are, and that's coming from us, is ask, how could you do this to me? Do what to you? You broke up with me through text. You texted me when I was at work one day. My job is driving around, and you texted me while I was working and broke up with me, and you want to say, how dare I do this to you? You are unbelievably crazy. We're crazy, but that's a level of crazy that even we don't indulge in. But there are plenty of people out there with relationship issues. No, we didn't handle it well. Not one bit. We spent a couple of years single, but didn't handle it well. Nobody handles that shit well. People are good at faking it. People are good at saying outwardly that, oh, I'm doing fine. I'm just, you know, we're just one day at a time. Cliche, cliche, cliche. But, you know, don't worry about me. While deep down inside, they're screaming. The back of their eyes are on fire. They're generally depressed. Like, no one's ever handling shit. They're hoping, maybe on some level, that people could help out and give them something more than just, it'll get better, one day at a time. Every cloud has a silver lining. Some people don't need worthless platitudes that you could read on a fucking Hallmark card. Some people want somebody to be real and be like, well, sometimes shit sucks, man. But, except when things have completely fallen apart. When things start to truly fall apart and break down for somebody, that's when they're asking for help. When somebody's telling you about their problems and it looks like their entire world is falling apart, sometimes that person, they actually want help. They want a lifeline. They want to know that there's something out there to look forward to. Oh, of course. Everyone does that. Everybody justifies their own actions. But, I mean, just think about in your life if you've ever spoken to somebody who is going off about how bad things are. Just always remember that one of the last things, this is our input from having tried to help so many of our friends, and every now and again being able to help people, is the one thing that we've never tried to tell anybody is we never engage in comparative suffering. Let's go ahead and put that one out there. That is a horrible thing to do. And what comparative suffering is when somebody, say they tell you a bunch of bad shit happened to them, their life is like falling apart, and they tell you that. And so or the other person goes, well, you know, there's like people starving here, or hey, I had a terrible day. Bad things happen to me too. That's comparative suffering. But usually when somebody's telling you about bad things that have happened or are happening, they're asking for help. Even if they're not technically willing to accept it, they are asking for it. They're not asking you to sit there and tell them the world sucks and everything's bad. They're actually asking for something else, and not just kind words. Because kind words, and if a person's, depressed, like really depressed, in a depressive state, if that person is going through something traumatic and emotionally violent, they don't care. Like, understand, people can be as selfless as they want to be on the outside, but when somebody is suffering and you try and make them feel better by talking about other people's suffering, I can go ahead and tell you from many different experiences, our own, our friends, everybody, that they don't care. They do not care what anyone else is going through, because what we're going through is the most important thing in that moment. What's up, Mergantroid? Hey, this is the individual whose channel we're going to be on later in the day. So, I looked up Mr. Mergan. I looked up what we had talked about in DM over the time starting, and you said 11:30 Central Time? I mean, 11:30 Eastern Time, right? 11:30 Eastern. And a shout out to Super Mergantroid, just so that people could maybe check out us being anxious and flustered. Okay, so Eastern, that would be 10:30 a.m. Central for me. So we need to be in your Discord by 10:30 my time. Mine. We just want to make sure that we're on the right page. I had to review everything when it came to it. Oh yeah. Bop. Goth cosplay. Don't get it. I don't get it, but why would I? We were talking about something completely different. So yeah, just a big general tip to everybody. If you ever have somebody come to you and start like spelling out everything that's going wrong in their life, the last thing you want to do is try and compare what they're going through to anybody else. Because they don't care. They don't care. They might even try and tell you they care, but they don't. Because we are, in the end, more important than anybody around us until we're okay. Because if we're not okay, how can we do anything for anybody? We're trying to help a friend and it was taken all wrong and ended up losing that friend. I mean, it's definitely a very sensitive area for a lot of people, TFZ. It's very tricky. But we learned to not do that a long time ago. The way that people are, they may not want to accept help. They may not want to accept help. But they do want help, and that's from personal experience. I think the pillow and pulled it for the night. Well, thank you, Mr. Murgantroy. Hopefully, it goes well. We'll remember some markers and some paper and stuff, and try not to make a fool of ourselves. And as we ask people to do here, we will definitely follow the rules of the road, the rules of engagement. And I'm sure it'll be fun. Never done anything like that. It's like a panel, essentially. Don't know how to get it started either, so there's that. But hey, we'll figure it out. There we go. So just a little friendly advice to people trying to help other people: don't ever detract from their pain by trying to insert your own pain. A good thing to do is there anything I can do to help? And when the inevitable no, nobody can help, when that inevitable response comes. But hey, if you ever really do want to help somebody, $5,000 is not a bad choice. That sounds really fucking weird, and it also sounds really bad and stupid. But just imagine changing somebody's life. You wanted to make somebody's entire mentality on being down turn around. Now, we've never been able to offer anybody that much money, but we have been able to offer them dinner or something like that, and just that takes some kind of pressure off of their system, because that's one hell of a pressure system they'll have to live under. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. There, Pat. To want to talk about it. That's the thing that we've always done, is we just always straight up tell people what's going on. And then it's what makes us not really want to ever disclose what's going on in our lives, because we're very much adherent to the mentality that people always say they want to help, but they don't want to help. I mean, people are pretty kind. People are pretty kind about certain things, but most of the time, most of us don't understand. It's kind of doxing yourself. Well, that's definitely read that one 3 times. I think exclamation point 3 times is a command now. What's kind of doxing yourself? Talking about your life as if it matters? Talking about... Is it doxing yourself to try to relate to people on a human level and let people know what's going on with you, and that most people who are on most of the time are usually feeling pretty off the other majority of the time? Broadcasting details? No, doxing yourself would be talking about your name, your social security number, your address. That'd be doxing yourself. So not relating to people and showing that you are, you know, humanity, that you're a human, that you have, you know, aspects of humanity as a character, that you have character flaws. Doing all that is definitely, okay, that's actually a pretty solid insight to offer people, that they should not open themselves up. Who, and more importantly, how I help someone, yeah. So, that's definitely a good piece of advice, which is, especially if you're in a position of, like, being a creator, which means that you give most of yourself to what you do. It's probably good to know that, you know, as a creator, none of us should open up to people. And that's not sarcasm, that's just taking a poll on who would actually care about your problems. But we have talked about things that have gone on with us just to kind of get a feel for the water. And I mean, in the end, there's not really much anybody can do about it. Because that's not why people are here. You know? People aren't here for any kind of monumental advice. And two, you know, people love to say that they can help, but in the end, sadly, people really can't help. Except maybe, hopefully, listen. And that's not good enough. I mean, if you want to be honest, if you want somebody to really be honest with you, ask them the honest question. When somebody starts talking about how bad things are in their life, ask them an honest question, which is there any way I can help? And if there were or isn't, will you tell me if there is or is not? Like, can you open up to the point where you understand, do you want help? Not examples of how everything will get better, or everything's darkest before the dawn, every cloud has a silver lining, when you close a door, a window opens, or shit like that. Nobody wants to hear any of that. It's never helped anybody, to be fair. It's never helped anybody. To be completely honest, which we are, well, no, if we were completely honest, nobody would be here. If we were totally honest, nobody would want to be here because it would just be a bummer. Damn it, fucking back itch. Yeah. Considering what we're trying to do, what we're trying to build, no. Sadly, no, things are never okay. But we've talked about it many times on stream. We've talked about it many times on stream, in Discord. We have left the door wide open, and in the end, again, it's testing the water. And in the end, not judging anybody and not trying to attack anybody, because we would never pull anybody out like that. But nobody really cares because no one can do anything. And that's not judgment, it's just, sadly, the way it is with most situations. That was scuff. We didn't expect them to start walking so quickly. We didn't expect them to start walking so fast. No, the thing is, the numbers don't lie. When you study the analytics of interaction with people, that is so cool. New YouTube subscribers and weird. If you study the analytics of people, sadly, large groups of people can be broken down into certain numerical values, because all you gotta do is take a quick little peek at your viewer count after you start talking about something like real life. What is with all the columns? Never understood that. Yeah, I mean, something as simple as that. That's why we don't keep the number up on a regular basis. Is all you gotta do is start talking a certain way, give it about 90 seconds, and then click a button real quick to see what, and we have a little ticker that tells us when there's a disparity drop. And it's, you know, we still don't stop doing it. It's because we're pathological and have bad compulsive disorder. But anytime you get into talking about that stuff, that's where you lose people, because it hits too close to home. I mean, most people have definitely got something going on. Absolutely. Most people have something going on. And that's where it's all about perspective. Buddy. No, our goal is something that really cannot be achieved by any singular person. We just want to succeed at something. And we would like to succeed at the thing that we enjoy the most. And this is what we enjoy doing the most. That's weird. Why did we do so much damage? Yeah, we have just a very, very simple little goal, is to succeed at this to where we are not afraid every 2 days of everything falling apart. And that's not an irrational fear, because we definitely do the work on it and do the math on it. No, subs aren't even really important now. Hey, what's up? Oh my god, Becky, why? Why League? Anywho, hello, Becky. Hello. Hey, did it again. I think we're kind of getting a feel for the angle that you're supposed to hit that thing. I think. But no, yeah, that's our only goal. Because is definitely something. When I get that win. Man, but we were literally just talking about being emotionally scarred, and then you brought up one of the most emotionally scarring things that a person could do. I don't know. I think that's totally subjective on whether or not that attitude, I mean, if it works for the person, but if it's a constant uphill battle internally for only like a droplet of endorphins, I don't know. Just that little bit. Other than the potentially bad tree that grows out of that. Exactly. Every loss takes a piece of my soul. Everybody always talks about losing, you know, as a permanent piece of themselves. See? And you may be quote-unquote joking. Every loss is a lesson. And too many losses teaches you that you can't win. So, you gotta think about it from the perspective of the losers. You definitely have got to somehow try and put yourself in an accurate perspective of the losers. Every loss is a lesson, and too many losses is a failure. So, it's about perspective. So you're losing on a team, so that means you probably have 2 teams taking a shit on you if you lose, because everybody wants to shit on everyone else for losing, because nobody wants to take any kind of blame for a loss. Not that time, buddy. Not that time. Not today. Oh, wait, wrong way. No, 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 no. Come back here. Get your ass back here, mister. Jerk. Team's worse than everyone in the match. No! How you're not more stunned by being hit by fire is beyond me. We just hit you in the face and he's just like, ah! And that wasn't even like an ah of pain. It was an ah of annoyance. Give it. Give it, just because. Oh. Oh. But, to be unfair about it, being truthful yet unfair about it, there are some people that just don't know about loss. Or, you know, failure or suffering. There are people that just don't know about it, so there is no perspective on it. And that's not a judgment on people that are like that. It's just a matter of some people don't have any real perspective on it except what they've either read in a book, seen in a movie, had other people try and relate to them, but it's hard to relate without experiences. You know, that kind of stuff. So, there are instances where there's no way that somebody can relate. And even their examples would definitely not have the same impact. Because they don't, I mean, people, we just can't experience we don't have the empathy. Because it would just be too much for people to deal with. Is to be able to accurately empathize with other people on a regular basis. Perspective, just there's limited to being from Go. That one, that might have taken a little bit too long. Wait a minute. We got everything we need? There we go. That, though, when it comes to sharing, yeah, when it comes to sharing, it's good to know people who have actually had experiences. Let me see, we're gonna need 1, 2. Alright, let's see. Oh, no. Pre-Amelia, we need... Yeah. Okay. We've forgotten this a few times, and it's tried to bite us in the ass. Grab that, grab that. Most people don't grab any of this shit. We like to try and be over-prepared. I tend to make assumptions that what is true... that what is true and that is true outside of it. Are you talking about League still? Is this somehow still a conversation about League? What's up, Astora? I think that bird has sailed. I think that bird has sailed. Don't think that technically it's got much more true and go off and true in life. I think simplifying life down to a stupid ass game might not be what would fly for hardly anybody. But comparing anybody's life to just a game is usually kind of a symptom of a different mental state. But last time we said anything about that, somebody got greatly offended and they disappeared. Unless you go into that. Don't let any... Oh, I thought you said our dyslexia kicked in. I thought you said any flies into your butt. We didn't read that closely enough. We probably shouldn't have read it closely enough. My God. What is wrong with you, Astora? What is wrong with you, my friend? Good God. Just good God. Ah, damn it. I didn't mean to buy 31. Ah, shit. It's fine. So we say. So we claim. Oh, no. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, yeah, we're fine. Because we actually grabbed everything we were supposed to grab. We had everything to sell. Which means we could actually do this, and if we were to survive Shadows, we could try the Molotovs. It's fun to be random. I'm so random! I'm so random! Being random, I'm learning not to do. Hey, Alwoo! No, it's not so much that you were being random, Pedro. You've admitted that just making references that nobody has any potential clue whatsoever as to what you're speaking about makes them go, what? Forgot, I need a shout out for Astora. Or as we like to call them, Mr. Bonkers. Indeed. Oh shit, no. But we already had the conversation about not reading a room, not knowing how anybody is thinking or what they're doing, and then making strange, off-putting, off-color, completely out of the scenario, off-topic, out of the situation references to things that nobody has assured anyone knows anything about. That can definitely make people go, what? So that definitely detracts from everybody's everything of all things. Like, I'm just gonna make a completely intentional yet obscure reference of something no one knows anything about, and then when they still proclaim they have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm gonna make it seem like they should have, so therefore they feel worse and left out more so than they were before. So, I need some sleep. What's up, my sending the happies. The happies. Well, thank you, Alwoo. And thank you for thanking of us. Thank you for thinking of us. And yes, it's supposed to be that way. Did anybody help us get the perspective reinforced? Apparently not, because it hasn't changed any. It hasn't made any kind of personal growth or behavior modification difference at all in more than. Hang on, we like to be accurate on this. Six months. In 6 months, it has not in any way changed anything. Well, thank you for shouting out our YouTube channel. What the hell? Totes, goats. What the fuck, dude? A story you definitely don't have to advertise for us. Or you do. Or you do. Or do you? I mean, we appreciate it. What the fuck? What the fuck, mate? I mean, we've been trying to grow, but we need to grow. Try and keep the channel in some way alive. You know? The ocean liner, I've been heading a certain way for 40 years and I turn slowly. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, you know. No shit, I got you. And I turn slowly. But some of us are just unaccepting, and we love to talk about how much we're going to change out loud, but then we don't ever offer ourselves any personal growth. Some people just enjoy that. They enjoy being chastised because it's maybe some kind of issue they had at a certain point in their life. And they just like being able to talk about it. It's kind of the I'm gonna run a marathon for charity mentality, but you never do. People love talking about the things they're going to do that could be better, that could better them, that could better other people, but they just like talking about them. They don't ever like taking action. And that's tons of people. That's why we don't like to talk about anything that we're working on until it's already in motion. That way we don't, if we aren't able to perform something that we said we were going to, we haven't obligated ourselves to anything that we weren't going to do. But some people just like it in their feelies to feel a certain way. Impatiently for your VRB video to go up on your YouTube. I didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about putting it there. We definitely should give credit to Tony. We absolutely need to give full credit to Tony. Because thankfully he put his production logo at the beginning. So he gets full credit for that. Full marks to Mr. Kenobi. Surprise is always better than disappointment. Yeah, so, for example, if somebody tells us that they're going to be better at something, that they're going to get better, they're going to try and be a better person, and then over a very long period of time they don't, then we go, okay. Alright, whatever. That's basically the mentality that we have to have. Because it just means that they're not going to change. And some people can't change. Sadly, and that sucks, that some people can't change. Where did we put our juice? Aha! Some people, it's not that they can't. Hang on, we put that the wrong way. It's not that people can't change. It's that some people just don't want to. But they do like the feelie of saying, that's what we call it, the feelies. They like the feelie of saying they can or will change. They like them feelies on it. Be like, oh, it feels really good to tell somebody I'm going to be better, but it doesn't really, you know, it takes too much work to be better or be different or anything like that. So that's why we've never really done any work on behavior modification. Whoa, Master Pete! What? Master Pete, thank you for the freaking YouTube sub. What the hell is going on with people, man? Hey, well, as long as you are subbed to the channel, make sure you check out our world's first Deathless run on Rift Apart. Oh damn, we're 3 subscribers away from 100. That's nuts. When I talk about doing something, I do it. Now in a company and a bitchin' ride. There you go, TFZ. That's what I'm talking about. Being a man of your word. Probably possible to have so much momentum that you won't. Probably possible to have so much momentum. we've come to judge and point fingers and absolutely try to indicate to people things they'll never do. Because people are always quick to correct somebody at being wrong. So if I were to say, you don't have any kind of emotional capacity to change as a human being that can relate to other human beings in any kind of an empathetic way. If I say that to another person, there is a possibility that they're going to be so pissed off that we judge their character so harshly that they might actually change for the better because they were challenged to be a better person. But it has not been the pattern recently. When we tell somebody, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, you're gonna change, and then they're like, I will work on that. That's one of my favorite ones. I will work on that. And it's not favorite. It's not our favorite thing at all. Because people saying, I'll work on that. We hold people to that. I mean, we have no right to hold anybody to any kind of standard. But if somebody tells us they're going to do something, they better do it. We will call them out in front of people. Like, oh, you said you were going to change. You said you were going to be better. We are trying to be better, but we're in a very untenable position. Kind of internalizing and rejecting it. That seems to be exactly what goes on pretty regularly. We're trying to be better, but we are trying to be honest that for us to be better, we need help. We are always 100% upfront and honest that for us to be better at what we do, this is what we do. This is our life. And some people might think that's sad. Some might think it's inspiring in some way. I don't know how. But we want to be better at this. Trying to bring entertainment to people. Maybe, you know, making somebody happy for an hour or a few minutes. Trying to make people feel better than they did before they came in. Once that became a possible theme of the channel, it's what we want to do. And we're absolutely fully open and honest about the fact that we need help. So when we ask anybody who comes through here for their input, for their help, we absolutely mean it. We are 1,000,000% serious that we value everybody's constructive input that has anything to do with what we're doing. I'm not talking about people with conditions. I'm talking about people that just sit around and all they want to do is talk about how much better they're going to be and they don't care to change anything. We're never going to sit here and diagnose people with conditions and hold them to that. That's for them to work on and figure out themselves. No, our examples are very much more simple. If a person acts like a shithead and claims they're going to try and stop acting like a shithead, then if a bunch of time goes by and they still have not done anything to stop acting like a shithead, then yeah, we hold them to that. It's very simple. Like, our explanation on it's very basic. If you say you're going to stop being a dumbass or a shithead, then there should definitely be something to work on. And we are not anyone to judge somebody until they tell us they're going to work on it. And then it's like, well, now we're going to judge you because you've now given us a standard, a metric with which to judge you. You've given us your yardstick for humanity. And now we're going to hold you to that. So anytime somebody has been like, all right, well, I'm going to be better about that. Like, cool. It takes 21 days to develop a good habit. On average. I mean, not everybody, but on average, there's a period of time to develop a good habit. 21 days is a good way to establish a good or a healthy pattern. And so, yeah, say 6 months goes by and it's like, wow, nothing's really changed for the better. That sucks. An episode of Red Dwarf like that. I'm sure there was. That show's had a lot of episodes. And very eclectic. Alright. Hang on. Oh, okay. I had to think where we are. We haven't done the shortcut yet. And we're most likely not going to get the gem that we got last time. Get out of here, Frank Jr. Double Frank Jr. Wait a minute. That's like Silvio. God damn. Vitamins. It's like chewing up a Flintstone vitamin. It gets stuck in your throat. No good. Hello. Hey now. Stop it. Go get it, buddy. You know you're excited about it. Go get it. Oh, shit. Bam, 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 bam. Well, we've had Molotovs before, but our dumbass, it took a knack breaking it down for us, but we'll try it if we can make it through the fight in one piece, having a piece chipped off of us. Gotta go and try do some day things. Alright, Pedro. Hopefully they are successful day things. And thank you for the day lurk. Damn it. With herp it's way easier. Just thank for the herp lurk. The herp lurk, the work lurk, or the lurk herp. Everybody else is way harder. But anybody and everybody who ever lurks in this channel, thank you very much. Hey. There. Ass. Give it. Not the ass. Run! It'll at least be worth it to figure out how many Molotovs to take down the Bugman. At least Molotovs spread fire. Yeah. Shut up. No, 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 no. These folks are rude. Yeah. Stop rolling through every door. That's one thing that we've actually had to actively focus on, is not doing what every single other person does, which is, oh, there's not even an enemy behind you. I'm gonna roll through the door. Well, you never know. I mean, sometimes you do. Sometimes one does know things. It's mainly to be contrary. Butt bug! What's up, butt bug? And you remembered how to bonk this time. You remembered the perfect way to bonk. Indeed. Huh? Oh, hi. Yeah, you're super scary. You're welcome. Hey now. You got wrecked in Castle Painhurst. Yeah, that little shit pit will definitely do it to you. Now, by who? The little assholes with the blowpipes and the canes? Or the ghost ladies that like to just gang up on you and stab the shit out of you? Or the gargoyles that like to hug you and make out with you? Who was the leading problem? Who was the leading cause of gingivitis in your Canehurst visit? That place can be, it only has like 7 damage, no, it has like 4 enemy types, but they're all a pain in the ass. Tempering. And the screaming floozies. Yeah, because they lock you in place, like assholes. The screaming floozies. Blowpipe and scream ghost that makes you immobile. Yeah. Hang on, the blowpipe one that marks you? That asshole? Fucking hits you with it, and all of a sudden, everyone decides to chase you. Dicks. Those ladies get very agitated when you get hit by that. The boss. Oh, yeah. Logarius is not a fun ride. He's a fun ride when you're severely over-leveled and you just chop him to pieces. But every boss is like that. Every boss is super fun when you're hype-leveled. Like, if we were to go back to Cleric Beast, if we were to run back to Cleric Beast right before Wet Nurse, we could probably kill Cleric Beast in about 6 hits. But, I mean, it's fun. It feels good. In the feelies. But, Logarius can suck it. Now, some people are really good at parrying him. That is not us. We are not good at parrying him at all. Because he can be parried quite a bit. One of the craziest ones was watching somebody parry him out of the air. Wow, we got the same gem again. The odds. Yeah, watching somebody parry him out of the air when they're coming at him. Yep, wait a minute. Tell me the state you live in. Stay away, Juggernaut. Do not move here. For the love of God. Do not move to the town that we live in. Why or why not? Any number of reasons? Just trust me. Might be under-leveled. 41. It's not about what you're leveled at. It's about what your weapon is at. Your weapon is what's going to do the biggest difference in a fight. If your weapon is strong enough, then you can just blast through. Your level very mildly affects the weapon. What state? Tennessee. Right there. By saying the word Tennessee, you should be like, oh yeah, nope. Nope. Well, Hunter Axe is going to be a little bit of an issue maybe because it's a slower weapon. Hunter Axe is a bit slower. Yeah, that should be all I have to say. Some people have been like, but I've been to Nashville and it was fun. And I go, you ever been to Memphis? You ever been to Memphis, Tennessee? Our tourism board is on point because they trick people into coming here. But you don't want to come here. You don't want to come here. That man said, oh, I mean, Nashville's okay. That's fucking funny as hell. Exactly. You would visit, and you better make sure you don't bring very much money with you. Visit and don't bring a lot of money, and make sure you still have money saved up to get out in case something goes wrong. Make sure you have money saved up to get out in case shit goes wrong. Because it can go wrong. And too many people I know have gotten stuck here. Kentucky's just meh everywhere. Kentucky. One place. I mean, that's speculative. If you're visiting, but people who live in Nashville are people that have money. And if you have money, you can live anywhere. You know, you're going to be happy wherever you are if you're financially secure. Because, you know, financial security makes people feel super good. From what we've been told. From what we've been told over time. Am I going to get robbed? I just mean that any number of things could happen that could exhaust any temporary finances you might have. And then all of a sudden you're, for some reason, renting a place here. And the next thing you know, you're stuck here. It happens to so many people. They're like, well, I came here just to visit, and then I ended up living here. Like, oh my god, you fell into the trap. You fell into the worst possible trap. You get sucked in. Wanted to visit Knoxville. Knoxville, you could probably get out. You know? We're talking in generalities to be scary. To keep you from maybe accidentally being here. New Jersey. Hit the Pine Barrens, man. That shit looks crazy. Knoxville's in Tennessee. Yeah, but Knoxville is like, eh. Kentucky, never been there. Most of the places we've gone have been coastal. To get away from the landlocked areas. So we've gone fucking 3,000 miles the other direction before. And one time, many, many miles over the ocean. You know. Alright. Let's see how it goes. Can we get another Deathless? Interesting. This guy just doesn't know when to quit. To quit. Where'd he go? He got into a weird spot. Sometimes the accidental double roll can be beneficial. Get him off. The Jersey Devil. Cryptozoology is pretty freaking cool. Dim cryptids, yo. Oh, hi. He's excited. He even ran past his buddy like, Ted, get out the way. He was very excited. Move, ass! Get out the way. Why are all these bones all up in the ground? Kind of want to hit him again, but I don't want to. You know? Tricky. Can we hit him again? Talking about the katana guy. Can we hit him again with the damage we're doing? It's iffy. Every which way we go, we might tag him the wrong time. Yeah, that was based off of fireballs and fuckheads. Ah! Fine. See, he gets all excited. You can hear him running up behind us. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, when he gets like that, it's just obnoxious. Good God almighty. Alright. Hey, Master Pete! Thank you for the YouTube sub, man. Thank you for the YouTube sub. Hey, what's up, lady? Keensburg, New Jersey Amusement Park on the boardwalk. Keensburg. Alright, TFC. Thank you and Queen Bee for hanging out. Called Knobles. Knobles in Pennsylvania. Homeless chun of the pier. I mean, that's pretty much to be expected, really, in the town. In the town of where it bees. What's up, Master Pete? You guys are getting us close to 100 subs on the tube of the U. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. We keep having a problem with ROM and we don't know what it is. It might be our damage. Might be our damage. Let's actually take a look at this. Let's refocus. I think we're doing too much damage on the opening hits. And we're getting too caught up in the fact that we have the extra. Yeah, not that one. This one. Alright, let's go with our damage the way that we normally have it, which is... Okay, gemstones. Attack up and full HP, 7.3. Attack versus beast sub, which doesn't really do anything for us, but... And then attack 2.7, boost rally potential. Archangel got a grooming. Looks adorable. Then a bath. Now he hates me. Then a bath. Now he hates me. Just wait until the next time you feed him. Just wait till the next time you feed him. It'll be alright. So we're trying to get our damage... Well, hello. Headbutt. Sorry for the headbutt. Huh. Weird. Oh, it's because we bought the Molotovs earlier. Are those kettle drums? Oh, it's one of those little noises that makes you happy. Do 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 do. All right. Archangel. We needed a pic of that in the Discord. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do it an X way. So, let's do it in Molotovs. We probably should have been doing this forever ago because of getting hit. Like, we should have already thought about this. Take 6. These motherfuckers are not weak to fire. I would have thought because they were bugs, they'd be weak to fire. So, with accuracy, we need 6 Molotovs. Shh. Friends call me Garrus. I'm sorry you're in massive amounts of pain. Sorry, we're listening. Alright. Damn it! Every time we fight shadows, we gotta take a piss afterward. We're not gonna run the BRB reel again. We're gonna put it on YouTube, though. We will upload it to YouTube. Oh my god. Excuse me. Problem is, with Rom doing this, like, we may have killed her the past few times when she's done this, but it leaves us wide open. One time we actually got it without getting hit. but it leaves us wide open to some really bad scenarios. I don't know why it's been going this way. She did this to us several times before we went on the Rift Apart binge. But if she does it, I mean, we don't have a lot of options. We don't know how to backup plan. On her, it just has to be like a full frontal assault. Otherwise, we're going to spend another 5 minutes in the fight killing spiders and dodging meteors, and the longer we're in that fight, the more our anxiety level peaks and we get shaky, and that gets bad. But if we could, again, if we could make shadows a regular thing, we wouldn't really care post. It's like if we knew that shadows were a guaranteed win, then we'd be fine. Butt bug, the chillingest cat ever. Maybe we should practice shadows offline. But I mean, even if we do, it's like, can we get better at that? I mean, we believe. We technically believe we can, but I mean, it would suck if we were like, yeah, we practiced offline, and then we go on to do it on stream, and it's like, haha, no, bitch. You could all do that. One after the other, not in a row, but one after the other. Like one guy does it, next guy does it, next guy does it. Not do that. Oh, damn, I thought he was gonna do it. Oh. Thank you. At least two of them. Rude. Hey, could you do it? You're all here by your lonesome. No, you're gonna do that. You got your butt buddy behind you. Joined at the butt. Hang on, have we led them for... Oh! Oh, hey! Thank you. We just need enough of them to spread out. We just need enough of them to spread out. But not get behind. For some reason, them shooting webbing at you hurts you. Whoa! Melee. Melee mayhem! Melee mayhem. In jewelry, in the jeweler business, they call them melee stones. They're spelled melee. Like a bare-handed free-for-all. Melee. Or, I guess, with a weapon. But they're called melee stones. I don't know why. I was a jeweler for years, and still don't know why they called them that. Alright, where you at, lady? Freaking hate spiders. I like them for what they do, but if they invade my space, they become public enemy number one. They really shouldn't go beyond what their duties are. Y'all know? Don't ya know? Bobby, generic. It's generic.
Lick, lick, lick my balls! Yeah, say that all the time.
Alright, cool. I think it was the damage. I think we were doing way too much damage. And that was causing problems. Master Pete with the GG. I know that GG anywhere. Oh, Master Pete, did you see that we got world's first on Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart Deathless Run? Oh yeah, wait a minute. You subbed to the YouTube channel. You probably saw that. It's our most recent video. Well, we should have one uploading now. We gotta piss. Alright. We're relatively safe here. Give us a sec, we gotta pee. We're still not in the clear. We're still not safe. Our back hurts. No, seriously, our back hurts. Feels like we did deadlifts. That fucking fight makes our spine hurt. What's up, Herp? And if you got things you need to deal with, absolutely deal with them before wasting your time here. But one thing, though, is... Oh, hang on a sec. You know what? I will send it directly to you. Maybe it'll perk you up somewhat. Where are you at? Okay. Check your DMs. Check your DMs and then just watch. You don't have to download it. I mean, okay, if you're watching it on your phone, the resolution won't be great, but you'll get the general idea. So check that out. We showed that to some of you guys earlier. So take a look at that and see what you think. Alright, where are we at? Okay. Need to remember what our next 5 steps are. Bow, bow, now, bow, now, now. Bow, now, bow, now, now. We could have put our strength gem back on for this, but... Do do do. Do do do. Let's see. Alrighty. That's part 1. Oh shit. Ah shit, dude. Ah shit. That's not good, dude. That's not good, dude. That's a bad place to be in there, bro. And these ladies are tenacious. if nothing else. Hey, what's up, Cinnabon? Oh. There we go. Chilling at the hospital? Why are you at the hospital? Pretty sure you buried the lead on that one as well. What in the hell? What? I mean, it's by no means your obligation to report any of that, but holy shit, are they okay? God damn. Just chilling at the hospital, Mr. Casual. What's up, Art Man? Artie? Crusader for the fine arts? And just chilling in the hospital. What in the ass? Might have a concussion. Jesus. Somebody just run into them, or how'd it go down? Do you know? Have any idea on how the hell that happened? Wait a minute. You're probably gonna end up leaving work early to go check on. Wait a minute. How are you at work if you're at the hospital? Way too hot and I slept way too little. Yeah, that's how my town feels. The humidity is kicked in and is kicking all of our asses. Across the board, man. Weather small talk, yo. T-bone to the light from what I heard some jackass run a red light. That sounds correct. And tomorrow. Aha. Shit, man. Yeah, well, hopefully nothing is too serious. Mother-in-law, wife, either war. Well, here, let me send you the same thing I sent to Herp if you can watch it. If you get a chance, if you have like a few minutes at some point, check this out when you get a chance. Covers total in terms of injury, we're not sure yet. Jesus. Well, check your DMs on Discord. Tell me anything from yesterday. Yes. This is the... We're going to put it on YouTube as well, just so it's there, but we're going to run it from time to time on, like, BRBs and stuff. Usually, probably during the day stream for a minute. Because there's usually people hanging out. But that is the thing. If you're on your phone, it's not going to be the best quality, but it's something at least. It's something light. You know, throw a little bit of levity in. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hang on, tag up 18%. What? Oh, that's the one we just got. Percent 8.4. Did we have... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean... Bars doing my shit. Dude, we have recently been a bigger bummer than anybody can be, so... And also, we encourage you guys to get things off your chest. You didn't come in with it. You came in, again, like I said, you buried the lead. You were like, just chilling at the hospital, and I'm thinking, did you get punched in the throat by a box again? What the fuck happened? Then I remembered you don't work around, you don't have that job right now, you have a different job. So I was like, what the fuck? Nobody just chilling at the hospital. Yes. I mean, when it rains, it pours. Everybody is going through some shit right now, so... Every one of us seem to be going through stuff, so... If we don't have each other to talk to, then what are we gonna do? We just sit in it and soak? That's, definitely a crappy place to be. Alright. Down now. Bow, bow, bow. Waiting on a doctor or nurse for well over an hour. Yeah, healthy venting, healthy coping mechanism. There are bad ways to do it. Like, people are like, yeah, punched a pillow for an hour. It's like, that's not really one of the best ways to deal with it. Because if you associate release and physical violence, that could be bad. But, I mean, hopefully talking to people can help. Hopefully. I got you. Give me a second. I feel like our bullshit that we've been talking to people about hasn't helped out that much. We've been over unloading to a degree. Alright, give us a second. Okay. We are in a relatively safe place. Da, 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 da. I need to change the music. Down, 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 down. Oh, shit. No, that's not a word. That's a number and a letter. And not like one that's a cute abbreviation. Like, it was really stupid. Down, 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 down. Alright, well actually the music picked up. We don't need punjies, so, yeah, let's go. Alright, zombie. Narrow, narrow, narrow. Yeah. Wait a minute, I thought we were using the other gem. Oh, no, 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 no. We switched it out. That's right. The buggiest of butts. The buttiest of bugs. Alright, we gotta listen. We gotta pay attention to audio cues. Excuse me. We gotta listen to that weird chanting thing he does. Alrighty. Tony! What's up? What's up, Tony? Thank you for the raid. Also playing Bloodborne's weird, and the bells on my phone lost my shit thinking they were in my game. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. What is up, Tony and Vegeta God Mode. What's up, Vegeta God Mode? Official derusting of DS3 no hit. Very cool. Very cool. Did you set a baseline yet, or were you just getting the route back in your brain? Septus, thank you for the GG, Keptus. Now we're just gonna try and utilize the rest of this pellet, if we can. How's the video reel? Oh, dude. We used it earlier in the night just to show people when they got. We're gonna run it again. At the latest, we'll run it between night stream and day stream. But we showed Hilder. We sent Hilder the link and let her watch it, and she of course loved it. We showed it to a couple of the mods, and everyone has enjoyed it so far. It's just really well done. The funny thing is, it doesn't feel like 10 minutes. You know? It doesn't feel like a 10-minute long video, which is really cool. It just goes by. And we can't take anything compliment-wise ourselves. Should have all the rust, Just call it derusting still. I mean, it's always derusting. We're always practicing. We're always practicing to try and keep things loose. That's why we practice so damn much, right? Yeah. You just stay over there. Go get it there, buddy. You scary son of a bitch. Waiting for the run to be given to us. No shit. We are absolutely anxious as hell right now. Super fucking anxious. It's just so well put together. Mine. You hear that? You hear something? Ah, shit. Ah. Oh yeah, we're gonna put it on YouTube. I figured that might help with letting people know that you're the one that made it. So we're gonna upload it to YouTube as well, so that if people want to check it out, they can just check it out. Watch, I guarantee you it's gonna be the most watched video on our YouTube channel. Guarantee. Dude, we're actually we didn't really care about getting YouTube built up. We just wanted it to be like an ad for the Twitch channel. And we're almost at 100 subs on YouTube. I know that doesn't earn you anything, but we're almost at 100. That's pretty freaking cool. Pretty freaking cool. And yeah, guaranteed your video is going to override, which it should. Comedy, man. Comedy. Freaking comedy should win. Even in the midst of all of our stupid bullshit, comedy should win. Frickin' spoilers. Which is easier than vice versa. Sure. Transferring viewers from YouTube. Yeah, I'd rather the YouTube channel is like an advertisement. Like a trailer for Twitch. You know? It seems to make more sense for us, since all we like to do is stream, and cutting videos for YouTube makes us have agina real bad. Gives us some dry mouth anxiety. There we go. Sorry, we're in a bit of a sticky situation. Bit of a sticky. I mean, we already got a deathless run out of tonight, but you know how it is. You know how it is. Be cool to get to. Be cool to get to. I like that. I don't even know why we kept going for that gym. Because we're greedy. And being greedy. Jinrai! Whoa! Jinrai, thank you for the YouTube sub, man. Holy shit. Thief will supervise 2 players, 1 controller edit since she'll be in it. Oh, damn. I was wondering when that was going to go down, because that sounds... Dude, I watched Squilla and 3 of his buddies do 4 players, 1 controller. And Nico and his wife did 2 players, 1 controller. That shit looks tense. Hang on, how many is that? Damn, 99. What? We're at 99 on YouTube already? Holy shit. Too many chefs in the kitchen. Yeah, no shit, man. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. If anyone has not seen Too Many Cooks somehow, actually go ahead and go watch Too Many Cooks right now. Just do it while we're talking. 100 sub hype. But people have been subbing to it pretty good tonight. Like, I know that, you know, the only way that it's really good is if it's in the millions. But 100, that's pretty freaking cool. Considering we don't put a lot of... We could probably put more effort into shit, but we put all of our effort into this. We shove our penis into the Twitch pie. That was probably a bit much. I think that might have been a bit overkill. Let's get rid of that. Put that. Woo! Alright. Mikolash. YouTube accounts under my real birth name. That always gets me when I see somebody sub and I'm like, I don't know who you are, but now I know your name. Ooh, Jesus. So when I see somebody's real name, I'm like, I don't know who that is. All I know are avatar names. Avatar airbender names. Too many cooks. Spoiled in stew. Or some shit. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. That's fucking stuck in my head now. Thank you, Tony. It's a damn Too Many Cooks song. Chris, not as fun as Buttbug. Man, that's why nobody needs to know our name. Well, there's a concussion and a hairline fracture. Well, there's a bruised jaw and a concussion also. Hairline fracture where? On her skull? That's gonna be some headaches for a minute. I mean, it could have been worse, but it would be preferable that nobody ran into your wife and mother-in-law. You know? I would think. Oh, go on. Too many cooks. I don't know if it was her wrist. Well, that kind of makes sense. If she tried to brace herself, if she was driving, if... I mean, wrists are super easy to fracture. Indeed. Do 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 do. You've got to be kidding me. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. This is the only time we will say thank you to Mikolash, but thank you so much for giving us a moment to relax. Whew. Fractured my wrist falling down like 3 steps. Shit's fragile. Well, there's so many bones in that entire complex. Between your forearm and the tips of your fingers, there's so many fucking bones. That it's very easy to suffer issues with that. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. I play that in the background and just make everyone's life miserable. I can't believe he gave us this. I mean, it's tedious, but, you know. How's the run going? Not sure yet. Not sure. We got a deathless run already. First run of the night. So, maybe taking some time off for Ratchet and Clank helped out a little bit, but there's a lot of run left. A lot of run left to go. Pizza, mild heart attack, father told me the night. Bolted to work without clocking out. Invisible menu Rickroll. Oh yeah, dude, it took me the 3rd time watching it to notice that. Because since I knew that invisible menu was there, I started reading it and was like, are you kidding me? I wonder if anybody else noticed that shit. That was ridiculously awesome, my friend. Yeah. The first time I saw it like this, all I could focus on was invisible. And then the next time I was like, wait a minute, there's more there, but it went by so quick. And then the last time we just watched it, I was like, oh my god. All I saw was never gonna get, and I was like, appreciate a good Rickroll. Definitely appreciate a good one. Yoink. Yoink. Podcaster and played some Chuck E. Cheese song about a disco dancing dinosaur party, and it's been stuck in my head since. Disco dancing dinosaur party. Popping up from behind your lake. Yeah. Are we still on? We still on? Oh no. All in all, it's one of those things where I could totally have pictured that in my head and never been able to tell you what to do, but then you did what we pictured in our head. If that makes any sense. It's like, that's exactly how we saw that shit play out in our head. But we would never have been able to do it. Ever. I mean, maybe in a few years after studying, you know, Photoshop and After Effects and any number of things that we would need to learn to be better at that. So yeah, no, we greatly appreciate it, and like I said, we got to work out a compensation for it because that's way too good. It's too good to go unrewarded. That is definitely not a just out of the goodness of your heart moment. Man, no. Sorry, we had to listen to that guy's fireballs. Too many cooks will spoil the broth. God damn it. Alright, let's get our ass up here and try and be careful. Huh. Didn't hear anybody chase us. Doesn't mean we're not going to keep running. Never understood people that rotate the camera around behind them just to see if somebody's chasing them. Yeah. most definitely. Maybe when we're not having, you know, palpitations. Luckily, if we get here quick enough. Alright. Make a cave with a hunter, like a Gatling gun. Put a blood-starved beast in there too. Dumbass DLC dev. Yeah, no shit. Dumbass DLC dev. A cave with a hunter that can see through your blue elixir. At least I'm pretty sure he can see through it. Pretty certain. Oh, hello, madam. You're incorrigible. Some fish food ice cream. Fish food ice cream. Nice. Very nice. Oh, triceps are sore. Them triceps, yo. Music. Music. Yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Whew. Yeah, Cinnabon, we just got it. We just got it back. We finally got it back. Oh, man. That fight sucked. That fight sucked ass. Motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you. Whew. Oh, man. Second run of the night. My God. My aching ass. Holy shit. Whew. Done. 80% done. That's twice now. Whew. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Run done. That's it. Fuck my dick. Oh my God. Hey, Ashen. What's up? Thank you for the GGs, everybody. And thank you for putting up with our bullshit during this. This has been a very... this has been a very trying run to get back. Had some sort of shit days. No. Onio. No. Don't lose this run now. Don't lose this run now. We didn't lose the last run. Our last run was taken from us. A subscriber. What is Onio? What's up with no? What's up with the no? Hey, what's up, little thief? What's up with the no? No, that's a big fat yes. Holy shit. It doesn't even feel like we got it. It doesn't even feel like we got it. Oh, man. Yeah, that's going up onto YouTube the moment we can cut it down. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Our adrenaline is just, like, through the roof. I'm gonna post a update in the Discord. All we had to do was complain like a little bitch to everybody who got their runs recently. And we got it. Whew. Check out this clip. Put the most of it I could. Hang on, what is that? From the end of Deathless, Ratchet and Clank show up at the end of Hitless in a good few days. No, who? Who are you, Onio? Who are you? Who are you? Because you just created this account, so it's obviously a troll account. This is obviously a troll account. Whew. That's it? That's it? That's it? Yeah, more of your reaction to getting it back in the fight. Still driving. Just so that you get the run. Yeah, man. Fucking ridiculous, man. Fucking ridiculous. Oh, shit. Yeah, so whoever Onio is obviously